The Espresso Podcast is brought to you by Wave One Media. If you want to start your own show, visit thewave1.com. Shot 148.
We ain't dead yet.
Every time I drink a whole container of family-sized coffee in 2 hours.
We ain't dead yet.
After I eat an entire shrimp cocktail that serves a Super Bowl party for dinner.
We ain't dead yet.
After I go for a run on the interstate and get back to my car safely.
We ain't dead yet.
After I record something in public and 19 people are staring at me and I get back to my house, okay, safe and sound.
We ain't dead yet.
I swear to God, man, that is the most... Nothing is like it. And people don't even care. When you're like filming something in public that's like kind of embarrassing or whatever, people like it so much. But like while you're filming it, you're like, holy shit, they're going to call the cops. All right. What's going on? I feel so damn good today, man. I swear to God. I think it's because it's my sister's birthday. You ever like get that? I don't know what it was. I low-key didn't know it was my sister's birthday till 10:30 a.m. I was like, whoops. I'm bad at the months. Like after like October, November, December, I'm like, I don't know, when's July? Then after July, I'm like, New Year's coming soon or what? March, April, May, I'm like, what is this time of the year? Hey, you know your months? The people that knew the months on their knuckles, fuck off. I didn't even try. They were like, hey, you can learn them if you just get right count who, 10 who, the one sticking up. Or I was just like, in my head was like, I wonder what we're having for dinner tonight. Anyway, shot 148. 148, the ugliest number. 48 and 47, dude. 47, 48, 49, the ugliest numbers. 46, it's kind of bad too. Not as bad as 47, 48, 49. Just, ew. I hate those numbers. You ever think, do people think like that or am I just crazy? But if something's 47, I'm like, you couldn't change it? Like, dude, when I transferred from UIndy to Marion to play football, and at first they gave me number 87, and I was like, can I switch back to UIndy? I was like, I'd literally rather not play than be number 87. Promise. And then thank God somebody quit, and they were number 15. I was like, give me that fucking jersey! I mean, hey guys, do you mind if I have that number? Hey guys, it'd be great if I could have that number. Let me know ASAP. Haha. Thank you. Benedict 𝗏𝙗. But yeah, numbers freak me out. 1 through 11, solid. 17, not great. Any number that ends in a 7, I'm kind of like, God damn, my birthday is October 27th. I'm just talking all this shit. I swear to God, for like a year, I thought somebody was like, when's your birthday? And I kept saying October 28th. And then when October rolled around, I was like, fuck, have I been telling people the wrong day? You ever do that with your age? For 1 year, I just, for some reason, I kept saying I was 22 just because I was stuck on that. I was like 25, and they're like, how old are you? And I was like, 22. Fuck. Because once you say the wrong age, you can't be like, no, sorry, I'm 25. Then they're like, you stole someone's identity. Or you have a mask on or something. You're a terrorist. Because that is insane. One time I took too long. One time somebody asked me how old I was, and I was like, and they're like, bro. And I was like, then I just said some. I was like 30, and I wasn't even 30. And I was like, now I feel like an old piece of shit. Oh my God. That is so stupid. You gotta roll with it when you say the wrong age. How old are you? 16. Fuck. Like, you're 16, you're just like, yeah. Yep. So you just got your license. Yep. But you drove here in a rental car. Uh-huh. I'm a bad boy. So dumb. All right. Oh, hey, remember, subscribe, rate, review. Let's get this pod bouncing. It's good, man. This pod is good. Honestly, it's all my fault, but this pod's good. You guys know it. We know it. We all know it. I just got to do a little better job of promoting it. I don't know why I'm telling you guys this right now. These are like the thoughts I have in my head when I'm showering and shit. Thanks for listening, for real. I got a lot of good feedback on the last couple YouTube vids, YouTube pods, Diaper Boy, all that. Thanks for coming on, all the guests, Derek James, Liam Pinheiro, Sarah Huntington. You guys were fucking crazy. I love that shit. But yeah, remember to tell people about it. It really makes me, dude, it makes me so happy when people listen to the podcast. I say it all the time, but like, dude, you have no clue. Like some girl said, like, she can only listen to my podcast, and I was like, thank you. I know. Sounds so conceited. I know. Same here. It's so funny you think that, because me too. That means so much, honestly. Remember to follow on Instagram, TikTok, Cameo, Twitter, all that. Get a cameo. I'll be any character you want. Promise. Or you can make a character up for me. Goddamn, I'll do almost anything on that app. TikTok, holy shit. That self-defense tutorial with that dummy, that went crazy on TikTok. It's just so funny how something on Instagram can get like, 32 comments. I don't even know how many likes. And then something on TikTok can almost get 1 million. People are... Did you see that video? That's a 1-minute-long video of like the longest dramatic, emotional like sequence of this kid like choosing either or, and then at the end like he splices my video in. He didn't even tag me, dude. The people like interacting with that video are all like 18-year-old Asians, which is the weirdest thing. Like, how are 18-year-old Asian dudes my demo? Anyway, thanks. Got reposted by Fitness Gays. Lit. I made it. Like the one video to go crazy is that one. Isn't that funny? Put all this time and effort into other shit, and then me just making out with a mannequin. People are like, oh my God. And the stupidest part about that is I've been making out with mannequins just like that my entire life. Of course I was that stupid kid like in the window of mall stores like being frozen for like 7 minutes. Fucking right in front of on the storefront of like Wet Seal. I'm like, damn, man. It's so funny. Dude, next time you're with like your girlfriend or like your mom or your friends at the mall, just walk by a mannequin and kiss it right on the mouth. For me, please. But no, I was always fucking with that. That people probably think I got that like fighting mannequin that's in all my videos now and all over the internet now just because of TikTok. No, dude. I've had that mannequin since I was 16. One day for Christmas one day, man. Like when my dad, I've fucking said this countless times on this podcast. My dad freaks during Christmas, and when he can't like, and we don't give him ideas for him to buy shit, he'll just buy stuff, and it's like dope. But like at the same time, I'm like, I don't want like a. He'll buy the dumbest shit sometimes, and I'm like, I don't need like a San Diego's Chargers calendar. Like, what the fuck? But one year he just bought like I was always fucking with that mannequin like in line at Dick's Sporting Goods when I was a kid. Like he'd be checking out and I'd just be beating the shit out of its face and stuff. And one year he just bought it and it was lit. I was like, damn. He's like, I'll probably return it just because like I don't know. But like I just bought it because it'd be funny. And I was like, okay, that's exactly what I do with everything. Okay, Dad. Now I know where I get my entire personality. But just doing shit to be just for a reaction. So we obviously kept it, but like it was fun to have in the house for that whole like something. Me and my dad would like watch football and shit, and if somebody fucked up and threw like an interception, my dad would go over to that dummy and be like smacking the shit out of it, and I don't know, just evolved into me making out with it all the time. I have no idea what we were talking about before this, but the video, yeah, it went crazy. It's still going. People are still duetting it. TikTok is insane. The creepiest app for me to like go viral on. But yeah. All right. Let's get to the question. Quick, espresso. Quick. Hold on. It's the quick. It's the quick. It's the question of the week. Okay. Have you ever had a near-death experience? What was it like? For me, I said it on Instagram. It was like my freshman year in college. I was at UIndy. We had a normal-ass locker room with fans in it. One of those 3-blade fans like on the ceiling just going crazy. Like there were probably like 6 of them in there. You know, like when fans are like just going psycho and they're like swinging and shit and just like, you know, you ever see a fan and you're just like, oh, like it looked like that, but it was so hot. Like that thing could have fucking stabbed me in the neck and I probably wouldn't have cared. I would probably been like, okay. If you ever think about a fan, how dangerous is that? Like, if those aren't screwed in, you're fucked. And literally, that's what happened to me. I was just standing by my locker, like, ready to go. And this blade just flew off. Like, it just, like, came undone from the fan. Going at that speed. And it went right in front of my face and drilled my fucking locker. Bah! Like, right there. It might have even, like, sliced into the locker. It was insane. But it happened so fast. I was like, okay, well, could have died. Definitely could have died. But yeah, let's check it out. Have you ever had a near-death experience? All right, here we go. Oh my God, Misfits. Have you ever had a near-death experience? My brakes went out while I was stopping at a stoplight. That's my worst fear. What do you even do? Dude, I always feel like that's going to happen to me in the winter. My dad always has those stories of like, yeah, I was running out of gas. I was running real low and I just was able to squeak through and keep it rolling. I pulled up right to the gas pump. I'm like, no, you fucking didn't. No one's ever done that. When people run out of gas, they're like dead in the middle of the road with their flashers on. My dad was like, yeah, just kept it cruising, honked my horn. I was able to roll up and didn't have any juice left. When my car stopped, my tank was perpendicular to the pump. I was like, dude, every dad's got a fucking story like that. But yeah, I always think my brakes are just going to not work. How doesn't that happen all the time? At an intersection? What do you do? I always think about that too. Like, what if you can't breathe in your car all of a sudden? Like, do you just speed like a motherfucker? I always think that. Like, if my brakes, if I like stop breathing in my car, do you just speed right to the hospital and run in the hospital? Or do you like stop the car and call 911? But what do you say if you can't breathe? I always think about that. I'm always like, okay, if I can't breathe and I like speed to the nearest like place, aren't the cops gonna be like, what the fuck is going on, and try to like pull me over and try to like fucking shoot me and shit? I'm like dying trying to get to the ER and they're like setting out like spike strips and like trying to bum my car off the road while I can't breathe. Like, how are you supposed to let them know? Just honk and stuff? Or like when someone's giving birth, they're like, we sped to the hospital. It was crazy, but it was perfect and the baby was born. I'm like, so you didn't get pulled over and like held at gunpoint on the sidewalk like every other person I see? Fucking liars. Here we go. Madison Haverly. Have you ever had a near-death experience? Got hit by a firework on the 4th of July 3 years ago or so. 70% of my legs were burnt off. Wait a minute. So she doesn't have legs? Okay, no. Checked her profile. Definitely has legs. Her leg hair, probably. Shit. I might try that. I'm sick of shaving my face. Can you light this firecracker? Smooth as a baby's bottom. Yeah, that's insane. Anything with fireworks. Dude, I swear I'll never light a firework. Somebody asked me to like, this comedian, his name's Sean Latham. You've probably heard of him. Sean Latham. He's been on Comedy Central. He's been on Pat McAfee's podcast. He's been everywhere. He's been on Barstool. The $20 Chef. He was like, yo, bro, next Wednesday, what are you doing? And I was like, nothing. What's up? Like, you want me to like feature for you or something? And he was like, no, do you want to ride four-wheelers and shoot guns? And I was like, dude, I would blow my fucking head off. I'm almost 100% sure. I've never been more sure of anything in my life that I'd blow my foot off or something if I shot a gun. I just can't deal with it. And it didn't. He's like, oh, you scared? And I was like, dude, I've got a face mask on right now. I've got a Biore strip on literally as I'm typing this. Okay. Claire Hathaway 10, near-death experience. I was at a college party and someone threw a brick through the window and I moved just to the right in time for it to miss me by a centimeter. Damn, college parties are so insane. How does every house not blow up at a college party? But a brick through a window? That's so serious. That isn't like that weird of a thing to happen at a party, I guess. More crazy shit, a brick through a window? That would scare the shit out of me. I hate it when something happens at a party and everybody has to leave. You're like, oh. Even if it's like the crazy, if somebody gets stabbed, I'm like, we have to leave? I'm like, we can keep doing this. Literally half of the house gets taken down by a tractor. I'm like, what? We still got this half. Oh, what? There's a little breeze. We're still good. Just sleep on this side of the couch. Half of the couch is there. Okay, let's keep going. Near-death experience. S. Wortman 32. I fainted and hit my head on a bookshelf in 9th grade and was out for about 10 minutes. Oh my God, people fainting. Man, there's been a couple times where I get up too fast and I almost bite the fucking dust. Yeah, you ever like kind of fainting while somebody's talking to you? I swear to God, sometimes when people are talking to me, the weirdest shit is going on with me, and I'm like, they have no idea what just happened to me. Well, actually, they probably do. My eyes were probably like rolled over and totally white while they're like telling me something about a movie. I'm just like, uh-huh. In my head, the devil's like, you will die in 5 seconds if you don't snap out of it. I'm like, okay, what? What happened in Zoolander? I can't remember a time I almost fainted. When did I almost faint? My sister used to faint like literally nonstop. My sister used to faint 46 times a day. 47. My sister used to faint 47 times a day, I swear to God. Just be sitting there watching TV, faints. In the shower, I swear to God. My sister, every time my sister took a shower, from the ages of like 16 through 28, fainted. I'm like, Jesus Christ. You want to sit? At one point, I was like, you must like it or something. Like, damn, take a fucking bath. Faint during a bath? Okay, that'd probably be even worse. I can't remember when I almost fainted. I always think it's going to happen, though. And I just wake up and they're all like, are you okay? And I'm like, damn, what even happened? If I fainted, I definitely would hit my head on like some dumb shit, like a vent. You ever like not feel okay or something and you're in a certain spot, you're like for a minute and you look around to make sure like if you faint that you're not going to hit your head? Pre-faint planning, you're like, oh shit, okay, if I faint to the left, I'll be cool. But if I faint any other direction, I'm so dead. All right, on to the requests. Here we go. Ursina Luther, near-death experience. Was cantering on a horse in an arena playing a redneck version of polo. What the is this? Gotta be a dream. And the horse tripped and rolled head over heels twice, crushing me. Flew twice, and on the third roll, I flung myself off, and its hoof missed my head by an inch, snapped my collarbone in 2 places. Had a major concussion, otherwise fine. The horse, Fox, broke his neck, though, and died. It was scary and sad. Oh, my God. Ew, man. Dude, horses die so easy. Isn't it so weird? Like, a horse breaks his leg and they gotta, like, decapitate it right there during the middle of the race. I'm like, damn. Horses have it kind of hard out here, honestly. Literally using them just to ride on them and bet on them, and then we just shoot them dead after they have like an injury they could definitely recover from. Oh, you broke your toenail. Gonna have to execute right here in front of 600,000 people. Jeez. Feel bad for horses sometimes. When I see you ever see a wild horse? I haven't. I don't know why I acted like I did, but maybe I just saw it in a movie. If I ever saw a wild horse, I'd be so happy for it. Go! Get the fuck out of here before they use you to carry carriages around the city of Indianapolis in 13 degrees. Those horses look so sad. Every time I see one of those horses, I'm like, don't look at it. Make eye contact with a carriage horse, I'm like, oh shit. It's like looking at a homeless guy. You're like, damn, why'd I do that? Horses. But she said its hoof missed my head by snapped my collarbone. You can only snap your collarbone. You can't just like, nobody's ever said they broke their collarbone. They're like, it's just fucking snapped. Because collarbones are like the size of like a number 2 pencil. Everybody's collarbone's just getting fucked up all the time. Like, I swear to God, anytime anyone goes sledding, broke my collarbone, yeah, no shit. That's like the price you pay for sledding now. If you go sledding and you don't break your collarbone, you better not go sledding ever again. You better retire. Retire from the sled game. Every sledding trip. Well, it's always skiing too. When people go skiing, I'm like, which bone are you going to break? Which bone you plan on breaking? Going skiing this weekend. All right. Wear your knee braces. Breaking tibias and shit. Skiing. I'm like, why the fuck did you even go? If I went skiing, I would be in that lodge watching like MTV ridiculousness. I wouldn't go outside once. We're going on a ski trip. My friends wanted to make me go on a ski trip when I lived with like 5 dudes. And I just said, I've never been more persistent at saying no in my life. Like, you can ask me damn near anything and I'd be like, maybe. But like, they're like, you want to go skiing? And I was like, no. Are you sure, dude? Don't be a bitch. I'd be like, no. Please, come on. We need one more to make it like $40 cheaper for everyone. I was like, no, I'll pay you, but I'm not going. No. Come on, man. It's easy. They have like, you don't even have to, no. You literally don't even have to ski. You can like ride in the inner, no. Well, what'd you say? The inner tube? No, still no. I would so do that though, but still no. God, very, very, very long answers here. I can't read all that on air. City Bunny, I love you, boy. Okay. A couple more. Here we go. Jake Herbert, near-death experience, choking on a meatball sub. Take small bites, y'all. Dude, yeah. I don't know why. Every time I eat like it's the first time I've had a bite of food in 14 years. I eat like a caveman. People that eat slow, I'm like, How do you eat slow? Are you not starving? God, I guess probably because I eat one meal a day, and when I eat, I'm like, they're like, would you like more breadsticks? I'm like, yes. They're like, do you need more water? I'm like, yes, please. Holy shit. Let's go viral. Damn, son. Viral. Viral. I like totals. All right, hashtag ways to warm up. Ways to warm up. I hated this so much. Like in math class growing up, like your teacher would be like, let's do our warm up, get out your paper. Right when you sat down, I'd be like, holy shit, already? And it'd be like the hardest question ever on the board. This happened in like 2 of my classes. Instead of like just getting into the lesson and learning some shit, they'd be like, warm up, come on, get out your paper, come on, warm up. I'd be like, oh my God. It's like I had zero clue what the answer was every single warm up, and she would just call on random people. Like I used to dread going to school because I'd be like, fuck the warm up. You ever dread going to school just for like one thing like that? Damn, man. I hated math class my freshman year so goddamn much because my teacher, it was hard and I just suck at math. Every single assignment I wrote, I hate you, Miss Phillips, on the bottom of every paper when I turned it in. I was like, yep, take it. I hope you see it, bitch. Ew, man. I hated that class. It was so like robotic and same thing every time. So hard. Everybody was crammed in there. It was hot. I sat by like 19 smart girls and they're, ew, man. Show your work. I was like, this is hell. Show your work. I got my homework done in class. Ooh, I just go to sleep still and I'm like, damn, do I have homework? Like literally last night I was like, do I have homework? No. Maybe. I'll get it done in the morning. There's not been more of a productive time in my life than the 5 minutes I had before first period in high school. Just rummaging through the hallway asking people for shit. Do you have 22? Do you have that? Do you have that? Always like a vocab assignment. Damn, that 5 minutes before school started was weird. Everybody's all sweaty and shit. I keep saying everybody's hot and sweaty because I went to Roncalli and we didn't have AC till like 2018. For real though. Ways to warm up. My dad told me, this is so stupid. My dad told me that he got like one of those passes from Mike's Car Wash so he can like always just get a car wash. He like pays like a yearly thing and just always gets a car wash. And he's like, I try to get a car wash every morning. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, nothing warms up your car like a car wash. And I was like, all right. Crew car wash. I always get a car wash at the wrong time. I never know the weather. I don't know how people are like, it's supposed to rain tomorrow, heavy. When people know that, I'm like, how? Who are you? Some type of genie? No, I just looked at the app. I haven't looked at the weather app ever. Even when I do look at the app and it's like 46 degrees, I'm like, still don't know what to wear. Especially this weather right now. It's like hot and cold. It's like 19,000 degrees in the morning, and at night it's like -3. I'm like, I'm going to have to pack a suitcase for today. I went through that today. I was like, I have no idea what to wear at any point in time today. Hashtag signs you should quit your job. Every minute, I'm like, gonna get fired, 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 gonna get fired. Every time my boss speaks to me, any job I've ever had, I'm like, oh, thanks. All right, yeah. That's where the meeting is? Cool. Hope you didn't see that website I went to on our Wi-Fi. When I worked at a corporate job, I was like, who checks the websites we go to? Like, you'd think you'd get like a warning going to a website that's not allowed, and it's always Urban Dictionary that's not allowed. Like on an office computer. I'm like, Urban Dictionary? What the fuck's so bad about this website? I learned everything I literally say off this website. You ever have to go to Urban Dictionary to find something out? You feel like such a loser. The last, I think I looked up like the type of a watch that's in all the rap songs. No, or it's a gun. It's a gun that was in so many songs, and I was like, what the fuck are they saying? It's just like rappers expect us to know what that is. You ever think that? I'm listening to like a Future song, and he's like, I'm on that yellow tuss, I'm on that yellow tuss. And I'm like, what the fuck is he saying? Like, who would ever just like pick that up right off the first time they heard it and be like, the yellow tuss? But he's talking about like yellow Robitussin or something. I'm off that yellow tuss. What the fuck, Future? Yeah, I can't wait to, hold on. Here we go. I cannot wait.
DJ 𝗏𝘗𝘁 City, the coolest DJ on the motherfucking planet.
Dude, I got that.
I pour up yellow tuss, I pour up yellow tuss, so I gotta have it.
Like, he really just thought we knew what that was.
I pour up yellow tuss, I pour up yellow tuss,
Cause I gotta have it. The beginning of the song, though, like, how cool does that DJ feel that he just shouted out? Is anyone's voice this cool? Hold on. What if you woke up and you sounded like this? Like a just normal day. I sound like this. I sound like this. The Espresso Podcast is brought to you by Wave One Media. I go to sleep. I wake up. I sound like this.
I pour up yellow tuss, I pour up yellow tuss, so I gotta have it.
All right, I'm going to Urban Dictionary because I don't even know if that's what that is. Yellow tuss. Like, what a stupid ass name. Yellow tuss, dude. Often mistaken by being hydrocodone syrup, yellow tuss is actually referring to Tussinex. I don't know, bro. There's so many prescription ass words in this. This is it in a sentence. After I took a swig of the yellow tuss, I was feeling gooder than a motherfucker. Gooder. What a stupid ass word to put in a hard rap song. Talking about drugs and shit. Hey, what should we call it? What should we call this shit, man?
I pour up yellow tuss, I pour up yellow tuss, so I gotta have it.
I literally thought it was like the Robitussin cough drops. I'm like, Mom, is it okay if I take this? She's like, go ahead and do it. And I'm like, okay.
I pour up yellow tuss, I pour up yellow tuss, so I gotta have it.
Thanks, Mom. It's the DJ drop for me, though. When I hear this shit right in the middle of a song, nothing gets me more excited. You could tell me I just won 3 new Maseratis. I'd be like, dope. But when I hear this,
Cartier on the
DJ 𝗏𝘗𝘗.
Cartier on the Stacks hitters at the match.
that shit goes so hard. I want that to happen in my everyday life. Like, I want to be like, yo, what's up? What's going on? I like want to like greet a table. Oh, fuck. Yo, what's up? My name's Ben. How you guys doing?
DJ 𝗏𝘗𝘗.
Cartier on the
I'll be helping you guys out today. What's going on?
DJ 𝗏𝘗𝘁 City, the coolest DJ on the motherfucking planet.
Thank you, Future. You guys want to get started with some appetizers or what? I pour up yellow tuss, I pour up yellow tuss. Okay, let's do days. Wednesday. National Anthem Day. National Anthem Day. The national anthem, bro. Go to hell. I know it's like trendy to say you don't like the national anthem, but I swear to God, I've always hated the national anthem. I can finally say it now with pride. Before I used to say I hated the national anthem, people would be like, are you even American? And I'd be like, I don't care. Dude, that's the biggest vibe kill before a game. Let's go, dude. We got this. Everything's on the line. This is what we've been practicing all year for. Now let's sit here during a song right before we get started and get kind of sad. And the hum of the half an hour later, heave. It's like 19 minutes long. If I was at, like in the Super Bowl, I would throw a fucking tantrum. I'd rip all my clothes off and be like, ah, come on! That's why those guys, when you see people crying during the national anthem, it's not because they have pride for their country. They're just like, oh, get this shit over with. Everybody's on camera during the Super Bowl crying from the national anthem. They're just going literally insane in their head. Waiting for Kelly Clarkson to shut the hell up. Holy shit. All right. Thursday, National Grammar Day. I hate it when people are like, grammar police. Like, dude, that should happen. People do sound so stupid. There's a difference, though. You know, like when you see a tweet with bad grammar, I think they strategically made it bad grammar. You know what I mean? You ever think about that? It's sometimes stuff's just funnier when it's not right, you know? Like when it's too proper, it's just like not funny. So sometimes you can like tell when it's like thought through, but if somebody just like fucks around and says the wrong there, it's like, you're dumb, man. I've been having a weird thing where like live and live lately, I'm like, I can't tell. I had to read a sentence like 400 times because I thought it was live and it was live. I was like, oh. Like, how confusing is that, though? Learning English? Dude, if I took an English class, I'd be like, this is insane. This makes no sense. All this shit, then you're just going to throw some K's on the front of some words just for the hell of it? Yeah, uh-huh. They feel bad for K. They felt bad for K. Yeah, just toss it on the front of a couple words. Fuck, we haven't used enough K's. Throw it on them. Yeah. And make a cereal called K. You know what? Actually, make it called Special K because we feel pretty bad for K. Okay. Even change the spelling to okay and make it just K because we've got some favors to give. National Pound Cake Day, Angel Food Cake, dude. I would throw my face into some Angel Food Cake right now. I'd love to get pied. I wish somebody would just come up on the street and just pie me with an Angel Food Cake. I'd be like, thanks. I feel like that's a dessert that was always at my house. When I was a kid, my mom would be like, don't touch it. And I'd be like, fuck. There's always some dessert at your house your parents are like saving. Or your mom's like saving. It's like, you can't do that, dude. I'm a wild animal. And you just got like a Angel Food Cake, ice cream, strawberry thing in the fridge. Like, I'm definitely going to open up like the saran wrap a little bit and like put my finger on the side, you know, just clean it up. I always clean up cake. That's my toxic trait, cleaning up and evening out cake. There's a cheesecake in my dad's fridge. I've been cleaning that bitch up for the last 3 weeks. It's got like mold on it. I'm like, still got to even her out. Friday, National Multiple Personality Day. Well, that's every day, baby. I swear to God, I've got 19 personalities. Don't want to talk about it. Who doesn't, though? If you have one personality, get a personality. If you only have one personality, get a life. National Dress in Blue Day. I look like shit in the color blue. Blue and red, dude. Like royal blue and red. I'm like, ew, what's wrong with me? I feel like a monster. If I wear red, I look like I'm going to kill you. I'm so red if I wear red. Is he the Kool-Aid guy? National Speech and Debate Education Day. Dude, I had to take a debate class in college, and I was like, yo, I don't give a shit. I can't fight with anybody about anything, dude. You think a debate class, a class for fighting? Every time I get in an argument, I'm like, all right. Imagine getting in an argument, like liking it too. Like, that's right! Dude, when somebody starts an argument with me, I'm like, see you later. Bye. Not talking to you. So annoying. Yeah, I told you. swear that all growing up was just getting in fucking arguments with people. I was like, Jesus, man. I got in so many arguments when I was a kid. I was like, fuck it. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Cannot stand it. No, that's because oh no, whatever. That's when you know you lost an argument, when the guy's like, whatever. Classic argument closer line when you know you lost. Whatever. Holy shit. Saturday, National Play Outside Day. I used to play outside by myself and people thought I was extremely psycho. I used to throw the football up to myself and catch it and run and like juke fake people out and like spin and like go to the end zone, which was the sidewalk, and like do a celebration that I saw on TV, and there'd be like 14 cars at the stop sign. I'd be like, up. Running myself into the fence and shit, pretending I was in like a NFL game. I used to do that every single day. Every single day after school, I'd get my homework done, just run around outside. Sisters never wanted to play, dude. Holy shit. Or if they did want to play, they'd pass it to me like 4 times and then just like not, they'd like catch it and put the ball down and like start biting their nails. And I'd be like, throw it back. They'd be like, I don't want to play. I'd be like, making somebody play with you when they don't want to play is aggravating, dude. They only want to do like the good stuff, you know? Like you're playing soccer. Me and my sister would play soccer. I'd only be able to be the goalie. I'd be like, fuck. So you just get to score every time. Every time? All right, fine, let's play. The ball goes over your neighbor's fence. It's always like, holy shit, dude. I've never been in like so much like FBI mode when the ball goes over my neighbor's fence. Like, why is there like, I never just like walked and gotten it. I feel like it's like a sin if they see you. Even when I pull into my neighbor's driveway, I'm like, we gotta go, back it up, go, now go, get out. Okay, we're good. That's the craziest shit. Because if I saw somebody in my backyard, I'd be like, what the fuck? Okay, they're just getting the tennis ball. All right, we're good. So I just imagine that they do the same thing. When people, I've said this before on here for sure, but when people used to like cut, my yard was on the corner of the neighborhood and there's a school behind it, and kids used to cut through it all the time. And I'd already be home from school. So I'd open like a discreet window on the top floor as they were cutting through the yard. And I'd be like, get the fuck out of the yard! And they just, dude, they would be so terrified and they'd run so fucking fast. I did that. They would, like, their ass was literally in flames. They would run. Oh my God. The funniest thing ever. Oh shit. And they honestly would never do it again. But then there'd be like a new group of kids that didn't know that would do it like 2 years later, and I'd be like, I'd look at them through the window, just my head in the window. Yes. All right. Sunday, National Cereal Day. Best cereal, hands down, is Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It is. I want it to be Captain Crunch so bad, but there's so much backlash against Captain Crunch, like tearing up your mouth. And I'm like, yeah. But that Oops All Berries, like the packaging goes so hard, it can fuck my mouth up for all I care. Destroy it. You did so well on the blue box with all the berries on it, you can rip all my teeth out. Every time I see that box, I'm like, oh, how do I not buy it? I'm a victim of packaging, dude. If I'm buying wine, you think I'm actually buying it for what it is? Nope. Coolest label. Coolest label gets my money. Those wild berry Pop-Tarts, dude. I swear to God. I don't even know if I like them, honestly, but I'm buying them. That's it. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, though. I saw they had Cinnamon Toast Crunch churro. I don't even know what churros are, really, but the box is so fucking hard. You know what's a really underwhelming cereal? Reese's Puffs. It is. I know this is like such like elementary ass shit to talk about, but this is what matters. It does. Reese's Puffs isn't that good. Either is Cookie Crisp, and you guys know it deep down. Reese's Puffs should be gas, and it's not. It's like, yeah, Reese's Puffs. It's not like special, really. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, though, dude. Actually, just straight up granola in a bowl. Holy shit. Is anything better than that? You know those little bags of granola that you can just buy? Dude, just that in a bowl with milk. With some fruit in it. Dude, send me packing, mommy. Bye-bye. All right. Shot 148. It was fun, man. I love these podcasts. I'm so glad. I love doing this, dude. Seriously. And I'm so glad you guys listen. I really appreciate it, honestly. Like from my soul, I love it so much. Keep following, keep subscribing, rate it, review it, tell people about it, please, because it's gonna be bopping. It's gonna be I promise, dude. I promise. Swear to God. Remember to keep following on TikTok, Instagram, Cameo, all that 𝙦𝙚𝙚𝙚𝙚. Love you guys, man. For real. Keep it together. I don't know why I'm talking to you guys like you're leaving on a road trip to go to the Utah, but talk to you guys next week. FM.
DJ Eskimo City, the coolest DJ on the motherfucking planet. I pour up yellow test, I pour up yellow test. So I gotta have it.